Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episode 6 of season 2 of Gen V. Again, more twists, more turns last episode. Cypher not quite revealed his hand. Every episode we're getting a little bit more insight into what's going on behind those eyes, man. Just a little bit. Last episode though ended with them all getting, trapped in Elmira. Obviously Kate was used as bait to kind of lure them out. Their goody-goody nature would not let them abandon their former friend to this fate, despite however things have been with them. And they went after her and got themselves recaptured. Though, by the end of it, they tried to break out, though even that too was orchestrated and part of the plan to push Marie to new heights, to where they mortally wounded Annabeth, who was already being held over her head while being here to get her to cooperate. And she went above and beyond with her powers in that site and forced her blood back into her body, sealed and healed the wound. And that's kind of where we left off, with a metaphorical clap from the corner, if you will, from good man Cypher over here. So yeah, that's where we left off, man. It just keeps escalating every turn, every episode. And I still got so many questions, but that's what happens, man. But with that all said, let's get ready to hop in and see what happens next. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also could suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. This is a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. That'll send it out of the way. Let's get ready to hop into episode 6, Cooking Lessons. Here we go.
Marie, did you just... They're coming! We're gonna get you out of here.
We have to go now.
That's a huge step right there. And then again, you bring somebody back from the dead. I think that's a big step in the right direction. Yo! Let's go!
This way! What? No! This
Wait.
way!
Huh?
Fuck, it's a dead end.
Oh, okay. Wait, does she have powers too? What the hell?
Back up!
Has she secretly had powers too this entire time? Oh, hey!
I thought it would be way harder to find you guys.
What the hell was that?
I think they're not following.
We need to ditch this van.
You fucking Kool-Aid man that wall.
Yes, he did.
Hey, is that?
And that's not even the craziest thing that happened.
You have no idea, man.
Please talk about what just happened, guys.
Emma.
It has a name.
It's not that.
She brought her sister back to life, and that's what they call a fucking miracle.
Is that true?
I mean, it's a pretty big deal, though.
I just listened to what Cypher said. Connect with every cell like it was a part of my own body, and I just fixed it. He was right.
Yeah. What a terrifying thing.
How long till Canada?
What the fuck?
I just fucking died, and somehow I'm not dead, and now I'm in a stolen van with strangers going to a foreign fucking country. We're not going to a foreign country. We're going to Canada.
It's just Canada.
Find a new car anyway, and we need to stop and regroup and maybe get word to polarity.
Yes.
I think he's gonna be proud.
Bring her to me. The rest don't matter.
Or that. The test was all that mattered. She is all that matters in the end. Okay. Not exactly what he wanted. Oh! What?
Disgusting vomit. Little dumpster baby.
Even more so now, I think the mind that was in that body is piloting him. because he still has to take care of it to stay alive. Because I assume then if the body dies, so too does his second life of sorts. But who knows? But he would having to like take care of like who he really is or whatever is probably just getting under his skin.
What the fuck happened here?
You know, just the casual burning of books.
Is there a phone in here anywhere?
No.
Looks like a pile of books that
How about a change of clothes?
they wouldn't quite like.
Annabeth, why don't you change out of your blood clothes? Sure.
I'm gonna go see if there's any food.
I'm glad the whole team is kind of back together. Plus one.
Why are you looking at me like that? What you did. I mean, he killed my sister just to see if I could bring her back.
And you did. This makes you one of the most powerful soups in the world now.
Yep.
Nothing is ever gonna be the same.
We're the same. And nothing changes if we don't want it to.
Oh, there's no toilet paper.
I use the sea liners. Problem solving.
I don't love this creepy abandoned library.
Is that a phone?
With power?
Marie said polarity could help.
Yep. 917.
What?
Shut up.
Oh, you don't know his number?
Shut up.
She is trying to remember.
There's a 4. I don't know anyone's phone number. Oh my fucking god.
Yep. That's kind of the world we live in at the moment. There's a handful of phone numbers I still remember, though.
There's internet. I can DM people.
You're so smart, Emma.
Who's Greg?
Oh.
He is a guy. The only guy I know.
Nice guy.
Oh.
Okay. I DM'd Harper and Allie.
Hey, maybe we should DM Greg.
No.
Really?
At least he's kind of having some fun with it.
Hey, can we talk?
I don't really have anything to say.
Well, you're a soup, so maybe start there. I can sense it
Yeah, I can't hide it from her.
in your blood.
So,
Does Pam know?
nobody does.
When did you get V?
No clue. My mom and dad were dead before I could ask. Sometimes I'll get a sense of something.
That's how you knew Sam was coming to Elmira.
Visions I just can't control when. Thanks for the resurrection or whatever the fuck, but... I just want to get back to my life. Okay, wait, hey, I have to check on Pam. You'll be in danger, and so will she. You show up all these years later just to ruin my life.
I get it, but it's a gross misunderstanding in a way.
The only thing that I want is for you to be safe.
Marie, anything bad that has ever happened in my life has been because of you.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Has she never kept looking? She might not be in this position. Or she could have wound up in this position no matter what. What's that noise? Wait, yeah, how did he get to bed?
Look,
He
I don't
passed
wanna tell
out.
you how to
Oh,
live your life.
fuck.
Start making better choices. I mean, what kind of Waffle House brawl broke out downstairs?
What the
Marie Moreau is going to reach out to you sooner or later. If she comes back, I will leave her friends and her sister alone.
Sister?
We found her. Joyful reunion.
Not quite.
I just want Marie back immediately.
And I'm not gonna help you sell a lie.
Andre had small seizures several times a week. How close together are yours?
Oh.
Science has its limits. When science fails us, the only thing left in our arsenal is faith. When the pills stop working, you need a miracle. I have one. Marie.
That's what he meant with the she's their salvation. She can literally resurrect the dead. Maybe she could do way more than that even.
Professor Polarity, I'm Harper. I'm a friend of Emma's. So Emma and her friends are in trouble and they need your help.
You've done the right thing, Harper.
Oh.
Do you know where they are?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was like, I guess if it push comes to shove, he can just make you do it.
What's wrong with her?
Hey,
Breathe in. Breathe out.
That hasn't happened in a while. My therapist gave me good techniques.
God forbid, who the hell's your therapist?
Thanks.
Pam gave you a good life.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter anymore, right?
Until we put an end to this.
I will do anything to fix this.
You can't, Marie.
Not with that attitude.
I fucking hate being a soup. I never wanted anyone to know, and now they do, and there's nothing you could do about it.
Well, no, oh no. Oh, yo, nice. Oh,
Stupid
son
fucking
of a
Viking. Get
bitch.
Annabeth somewhere safe.
I was gonna say maybe Kate could help with that, but not in the state that she's in. Could end up, good God. Making it very much worse if they tried that right now.
Hey, you got this? I'm gonna go help Marie.
Yeah, Sam, he needs some proper training.
I thought you guys were fucking soups. Can't you do something?
Get gigantic and squash him!
Wait, say something nice about me. Like what? Fuck you.
Come on, think of something. Oh! Holy shit!
Guys, where'd the Viking go?
He doesn't want you.
What are you doing? Where's Annabeth?
I'm fucking trying to help you.
Oh!
Hey, Marie.
Excuse me.
Oh! That's why that was in the opening at the beginning of this.
Things are about to get messy.
Oh, you have no idea. Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Oh my God! Hi. I got the visceral feeling of those things squirming back into place, and it just made me gag, man.
My daughter, Victoria Newman.
Who the fuck are you? He used to run Vought.
But it's a volatile market, so I've been pursuing other opportunities.
What do you want?
Quote unquote.
You.
Everybody is after her, man. Him, Starlight.
She said you were great.
Victoria Newman was your mom?
Yeah.
If I go, we
Then
all do.
there's Cypher.
Very well. Let's go.
Where?
Someplace safe.
Shotgun.
Okay, I was like, someplace safe. I'd expected him to explode or something. Stan Edgar was not something I expected. But yeah, even more so than season one, way more so than season one, and understandably more so than season one. Like, the boys and this are way, 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 way more integrated, and I love it.
How far down?
90 feet.
Because it really does feel like it's building towards something.
Safe from X-ray vision or anyone with the power of the neutron bomb.
That's, helpful.
Your mom, she shared her secret with me. That we had the same kind of powers. She made me feel super special. I'm really sorry what happened to her.
Me too.
I built this long before apocalyptic bunkers became a trend. They tell me that Mark Zuckerberg has a lesser version.
So you were just hanging out secure in your concrete hideaway when you decided to go for a drive and find Marie? How does that work?
Good questions.
The Viking had a tracking chip. He was clumsy, obvious, and easy to follow. You should go get cleaned up. And show everyone to the various quarters. I'm sure they're tired of smelling like that.
I'm not going to say what you smell like, but stop it.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I need answers.
Yes, please.
This is about trust. He cooks for us and makes us comfortable and gets us to trust him because he wants something from us. It's the Vought playbook.
It's also the Gus playbook.
Any of you capable of dicing a tomato? To be clear, Miss Dunlap, I don't want anything from you. It's Marie I'm interested in.
That's same for everybody.
You know you're different. You feel it, don't you?
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
The Odessa program.
And Cypher created that.
Not originally. It was the brainchild of Thomas Godolkin, going all the way back to the 1960s, was to create God-tier superheroes. Stronger.
Huh.
It didn't work at first.
Till Cypher made it work.
Did he? Or was it still Thomas?
Odessa subjects were injected with compound V at the blastocyst stage.
Okay.
Over the years, only 2 subjects have survived. You, of course, Marie.
And
in the 80s, Homelander.
Oh.
We're not the same. I'm not like Homelander. I'm not a fucking monster.
No, but you're the product of the same experiment, meaning you're likely on the same tier level. Just because he wound up the way he did doesn't mean you will.
I have something I really need to say. I'm sorry about last year, Emma. I was pretty shitty to you.
You made those choices, you know?
I know. I meant I wasn't being my best self.
What do you mean?
It's something one of my old shrinks used to say. Be your best self, Sam. You always made me feel better.
We can't go back to last year. I'm different. We both are.
I don't want to go back to that. I was seeing puppets. Most of it was fucking terrible. Someday, maybe we get to a point where we could try again.
Sam, come
here.
Yeah, he knew it's not this moment.
I'm gonna go try out that shower.
He also did an update her on the parent thing, which is a huge step forward too.
If Marie is the same as Homelander...
Stop saying that.
I assure you, you're not. Homelander is a gaping abyss of deep need and sociopathy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't invite you into my home if you were like him.
Okay, she's not, but Cypher believes she is, right? So what's his fucking endgame?
Not exactly.
Cypher dedicated his career to building on the work of Thomas Godolkin. Godolkin believed that he could control soups.
Okay.
While Cypher, soup, supremacy.
You said that you shut down Odessa 20 years ago. Why?
You were considered a failure, as you showed no signs of having powers. Only a handful of people knew of your unique origins. And now,
interesting.
Cypher, this is a man who meticulously recreated all of Thomas Godolkin's work after it was destroyed in the same fire that supposedly killed him.
Okay, well, then it's 100% him.
There was a rumor when I joined Vought that Godolkin survived. Even if it were true, he's probably dead by now.
And if all the research was destroyed, the only person that could have continued it was if it was him. He would have remembered it. If there was nothing on file, Cypher wouldn't have had anything to continue. Yeah.
Cypher has an old guy in his house in a giant hyperbaric chamber.
That's a good point. If he does have telekinesis or psychokinesis or anything of the sort, he could have extracted it from his mind.
My original intent was to make you an offer, Marie. But if Thomas Godolkin is indeed alive, the answers to controlling Cypher could lie inside his head. Interesting.
Very. But yeah, the vitriol and all that other stuff, I don't know how I would answer that one way or the other. And then like the little like axe with sage and all of that as well.
I'm pretty sure my dad's dead too. Grandpa can't find him and he can find anybody.
It could go either way at this point.
I wish there was something I could have done to protect them.
I think about that all the time.
That's why I'm here, to make sure nothing happens to Grandpa. What's it like having a big sister? Hang out all the time.
No.
I used to be really shy. On Halloween, I couldn't even go trick-or-treating. Marie, she would go out all night, and then she would come back and give me half her candy.
What is this?
Some of Godolkin's original research.
The Caller, the Sonics, Halothane.
So you think he could stop Cypher?
If that's Godolkin, he can stop Homelander.
We should talk to him.
We shouldn't do anything. You should accept that you are more powerful than all of your friends put together.
This is some crazy shit, dude. And it all falls down to what she decides to do.
He said if it's Godolkin, that he could help beat Homelander.
Cousin, Homelander.
Fuck you.
We will figure out a way.
Come on. Let's go to sleep. Maybe this will all make sense in the morning.
I didn't like that.
Oh, no one knows where they are? Well, find her, or I'm gonna make you empty a shotgun into your own asshole. Suck!
This would have gone so much easier if you had just cooperated. It's like no one realizes what the stakes are around here, pathetic wastes of V. You ever been to Australia? Used to go with my dad when I was a boy.
Again,
The Aussies love their kangaroos.
the no V in the blood is a whole other thing we haven't followed up on yet, or fully explained yet.
In this school, it's become a monument to mediocrity. Higher education for the gods, we claim, and yet we admit a boy with a quantum singularity for an asshole. So my mission is to cull this herd, starting with God you.
Oh.
The strong will get stronger.
You're fucking crazy.
And the weak will suffer the
Oh.
same fate as your son.
Oh. Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! What was that? He stopped him. Maybe he disrupted the electrical impulses from his brain to his limbs, or affected the iron in his blood. But is he gone? Michael Myers style? Seems so. It goes back to what he was saying about understanding what exactly your power does, because then understanding it allows you to do so much more with it. This episode seems to be really just like almost a calm before the storm of sorts, like a crossroads, putting a lot of things on the table before we head into our final 2 episodes. Oh, she's heading out on her own right now.
Marie!
Oh!
Go back to bed. You could fix me. What the fuck are you talking about? I think you can fix my powers. Maybe I can use them to help you. Keep Cypher out of your head.
Not yet. She will, before this is all said and done. Yeah, she's gonna follow her either way. Dude, hell yeah. We got more answers. Not a lot of, you still some uncertainties. You know, again, like Stan said, he's like, the guy he said, you know, it could be, but I'm not going to say for certain it is Thomas Godolkin, but it makes sense that it would be. We just don't know exactly how Cypher is doing what he does. You know, depending on what happened to Godolkin, it very well could be you know, him puppeteering Cypher. There's the resentment of what he became. I mean, if his research was all about subduing soups and all these things, and maybe him inadvertently becoming one, and then also having to look back and take care of this husk that just reminds him of who he really is, you know, fills him with this self-loathing. But at the same time, he uses Cypher to vicariously live out these physicalities. There's the diet, there's all the other stuff. There's the knowledge of his powers and where those come from. There's the fact that there's no V that Marie could sense in his blood. I mean, again, that could simply be boiled down to because he also is yet another person that has the same power. But I don't think it's exactly that, because, you know, Newman had it, Marie had it. It'd be kind of weird for them to have 3 people at play at the same time, generally speaking, all have the same kind of ability. I mean, I guess, maybe not, but I don't know. But it would be either she couldn't sense the V because he can nullify her ability to sense the V, or he's just a meat puppet working for this this entity that can't move around anymore. But if he is a psychokinetic, or maybe he could even, maybe his powers are like Kate's and like he could do the reverse. Maybe he made her think she didn't sense the V. You know, if his powers are mental. And, you know, we see him puppeteering people here left and right. He, you know, that also could explain how he got the knowledge. If all the physical records of Godolkin's research was destroyed, you know, he could have kept him alive to extract that knowledge and piggyback off of that research and continue it. But then there's the why the feelings so strongly towards him, let alone all of that, because they also brought up the question if he is even related to them. You know, so there's a lot of things still kind of up in the air, and I'm excited to finally get around to that. But the revelation that Odessa resulted in Marie and Homelander. They were the only 2 to survive that project, this project that was hoping to create god-tier soups. They succeeded in Homelander, and that is currently the world's problem right now. And then the other was a perceived failed experiment, which they thought was her because she didn't manifest anything until the event we saw that manifested it. And now everybody's like gunning for her, trying to get her under their control, find out what the limits of her ability are. She can, if she can control blood, is it just blood? Is it DNA, cells, platelets? Like, again, it goes down to like, what is the actual functional aspect of reality you are controlling? Because once you lock that down, you can do so many other things. And he's trying to help guide her towards that. Hell, but who knows? But she may very well be able to be the key to stopping Homelander. But now they've also kind of figured out these other things. Is like she is also a key, but also if Godolkin is alive, his knowledge of Saduim soups might come into play. So they could have multiple avenues just in case. Cypher seemingly wanting to use her powers to cull the weak, get rid of all the soups that can't thrive or have dumb, useless powers or whatever he thinks of them all, and to weed them all out until only the best remain, and basically create, well, a super race, not just a super race, but like a super race, a super duper race. So I don't know. And that's where it would come back to where I do feel like maybe it would be a little bit different if Godolkin's research was I don't know. It's hard to say. Until we get more information, I'm just going to kind of leave it at where we've already been at. I think it would be really interesting if it was Godolkin, just kind of using him as a meat puppet to kind of do what he needs to do. Polarity, speaking of like what you can understand about your powers here, he was able to Cypher's surprise, stop him from being able to control him once his power started to kick in. It's just all these little things like that, man. Then we have like a lot of these great little interactions throughout this episode too, as Sam showed up to help them get out of here. Annabeth still struggling with the fact that her sister is involved and she literally died. Her life has been upended yet again as a result of just being related to her and being around her. And I'm just wondering too if like through this interaction with Newman's daughter is if maybe she'll soften a little bit or understand maybe some of the elements of that she's taken for granted, because she still blames her for it. And I get that. It's not like she did it on purpose. It was an accident. It's just like, I wonder if she's going to come around on that, because she talked about the type of sister she was, and then her helping her with her panic attack. It's a lot to work through, especially when you've kept her at arm's length for so many years. And then she, at some point, wound up with V in her blood. And we were told she was not part of the same process, but she still somehow wound up with V. But obviously, because of what happened with Marie, they were never able to answer that, ask that question of her parents. And nobody else seems to know. Pam didn't seem to know. She doesn't know anything about that, according to her. But she can see like glimpses of what is to come or what is coming, which is interesting. What if she too was a result of Odessa as well? Both sisters. If maybe the process was replicated the second time around, but Pam believed she was done the old-fashioned way. I mean, she very well could have been, and then gotten V later, like some other kids and stuff did in this world. So it's hard to say, man. I'm excited though. Stan Edgar and the little Newman, that was not at all what I expected to play out in this episode, for them to kind of intervene as well. Because again, we got Starlight looking into this, we got him looking into this, and then we got Cypher looking into this, and all beneath Homelander's nose. Hell, Sage is even involved in keeping that secret from Homelander too. But that also makes sense now why she would be helping him with this research, because that's kind of also the way that she was leaning when, in the way that she was talking and ways she was rationalizing helping Homelander with his stuff, So like, I don't know. Interesting episode. Definitely helping guide us forward into the final stretch here. Marie, with everything laid before her, decided to hit the road solo, but Kate followed after. And they would make a great duo, because if his abilities are psychic of sorts, she may be what she needs. So I'm excited to see how this all goes, man. Hell yeah, man. Two more episodes left and we'll be done. But guys, I want to know what you all think. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts, your theories down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Angela Burr, Adriana Melee, and Lily Chan's son. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that we take care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help. And as always, I want to give a special thank you to all of our channel legends. Thank you guys so much for all your additional support and everybody over on Patreon, especially you guys over on YouTube, because without y'all, we wouldn't even be here. So thank you guys so much for that. But that's this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.